Bettinardi Inovai? I don't know.
What the hell's wrong with you?
See what these are about.
Start it up.
All right, well, welcome back. We are not at 1611.
Wish I was right now.
Before, yeah, it's a little chilly, but we are braving the elements just for you.
Oh, so cold.
Aaron's cutting glass. But we are very fortunate that the guys over at Bettinardi, and thank you to Sam Bettinardi. I guess if your last name starts with the company name, you're good to
You got
go.
something to do with it.
And Austin Holloway, our local rep here in North Texas, for literally giving us all of it.
We got it all.
Yeah, so 2 staff bags worth. I'm pretty sure we're staring at somewhere in the vicinity of about 10 grand worth of putters. So thank you, Austin.
Undisclosed location, don't come find us.
And Sam. We're at Whitestone. Oops, I'm just kidding. We are at Whitestone Golf Club, but we will not be here by the time you see this video. So we have a full Bettinardi line. They are releasing in mid-January. So some of you might have already seen some of the videos. You might not have. They might be out. They might not be. So, but
this is what we got.
Aaron Ron Burgundied the hell out of the first of that. This is the Bettinardi. I'm gonna have you say because I forgot.
Inovai.
Inovai. It's awkward looking. There's
that one of them is what's the number on the bottom of yours?
I don't know.
That is the
7.0.
7.0. So the 6.0 is kind of like your number like your number 7 head from Odyssey.
Right.
I think Scotty's have the Phantom, maybe that may be the one that it is. I don't know. Don't quote me on it, but it's got the two pieces coming off the back. Your kind of mallet, fang, saber tooth look, and it looks good. And yeah, the center shafted one
is solid. Yeah, spoiler, we've run through the line and just messed around with it. So
yeah.
But we do have the TrackMan out here. We are going to do it on a regular putting green. We've kind of shifted our short game stuff back outside.
Yep.
Again, braving the elements just for you.
Get some skid and roll and speed and see what's happening.
Yep. So real quick, a couple of things about the putter. Their big thing is their tagline for it is a winning combination of heritage and innovation. So what they're saying is essentially the 7.0 innovate. What's wrong with us? Blends latest technology with major winning head shape. Okay. It's awkward looking head shape on one of them at least.
Kind of hourglass looking.
Yeah, so they're saying it's the highest MOI putter that Bettinardi has ever produced. Precision milled 303 stainless steel and a 6061 military grade aluminum, because I don't really know what the difference in military grade versus not is. It can take gunfire? I don't know. Strong like our military, America.
Best part is, made in the USA.
America, Chicago specifically.
Yeah.
So that's where the studio is. If you ever wanted to go get fit by the Bettinardis, and I mean the Bettinardis, there's multiples of them.
And then, yeah, they, so like I said, on this, the Inovai is kind of more, I'd say more, maybe your wild looking putters. A little more innovative. Yeah, it's a little chilly out here this wind.
Yes.
But like they're saying, they're moving the MOI around so you can get different feelings in weight in there and more solid, trying to move the center sorry, not center, but the sweet spot of it more towards the center of the club face. Lots of times you have, if you really check them, you'll get high or low heel, more towards the heel sweet spots, depending on what type of putter it is. So by moving that around, they're kind of moving the CG and that kind of stuff around on the putter face.
Very cool. Well, let's set up the old TrackMan and get going.
Yep.
All right, well, we're back with the big blueberry.
Yep.
Innovate. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, the Inovai. Inovai.
So this is their mallet line.
Yes,
It is unique in the sense that they don't really produce, there's a few kind of very traditional mallets in the BB series and the Studio series and the Queen Bee, but for the most part, this is the mallet line.
Yes.
You didn't want to try the other kind of funky looking one?
No, I don't like it. I like this one.
You putt with a lab putter horseshoe, and you thought that one looked weird.
Still like this one. Favorite putter I ever putted with, that number 7 head of Odyssey.
That's true, and that is very much so like that. It used to be, yeah, I was about to say, it used to be called the Saber Tooth number 7 Odyssey.
So this is their Inovai. Sorry.
Bless you.
Yeah, the 6.0. So you've got 2 different heads, the 6.0 and the 7.0.
Yep.
And then you've got a couple different neck styles, from like a single bend to a short neck, and then they've got kind of your plumber's neck on some of them too.
Sure.
So you can obviously go through and look at that, and then in our pictures we have down there, you can see that kind of stuff too.
Them Vigias.
Them Vigias. So
real quick,
what am I hoping
about
to see right here? I hope I see some more roll.
Yeah, that'd be
Nice
great.
bounce right there.
Real fast, so on the head here, as far as the face is concerned,
Yes.
the 2 of the 4 putters we have, 2 of them actually have the grooves driven
Correct.
into it, which is supposed to help promote more roll. So hypothetically for Aaron, we're in his wheelhouse. This should work out better.
Yeah.
But this is a one, and then the Studio Stock's the other. The BB series has a simple milling. The
Queen Bee's got the
Queen Bee's
honeycomb.
got that honeycomb milling, so kind of a groove system, kind of not.
Yep.
Again, we are tracking all these things on TrackMan.
God, that feels good. Isn't a very good stroke.
And I can hear everything that you say because there's a mic right up against your chin at the moment.
Yeah, that was.
So if you had to guess, so the BB series is the one we did right before. The BB series is the one we did before this. Aaron was averaging around 80 on the roll. So after that very first one, if you had to guess what your roll percentage was, what do you think it is?
Hope better.
It is
Maybe like 86, 87.
81.
Give me a chance.
Aaron just needs to spend more time practicing his putting, I think is what we're getting down to. So as far as the look and feel, and you just killed the Queen Bee.
Not the queen.
That means the hive dies, right?
I think so. I think that's how it works.
Good enough, you're fine. Let it go. Just leave it alone. Stop touching it.
Yeah, look and feel, it's great.
inflamed.
It's kind of a more compact mallet, honestly,
It is.
from like heel to toe. And it looks, I guess, probably because the cutbacks on it doesn't have that same kind of look and feel.
Yep. Again, he is using the oversized jumbo Bettinardi grip, which is a parallel grip compared to a traditional pistol, which it does come in as
It's like
well.
That's like my line.
Huh, I mean, you could try aiming. That might come in handy. Quit knocking into the dang head covers.
Yeah, I'll be honest, we've kind of played around with some of these before we started shooting this. And they're all pretty buttery coming off the face. Like they're
So that's something Bettinardi's known for.
good.
If you have putted with a very traditional forged milled face, one solid piece, which this actually isn't, I actually appreciate you missing them just a little bit.
So you don't have to keep reaching over and picking them up.
Trying to give Whitestone, which is where we are right now, a little do with their flag flying in the shot there, and I don't want to have to take it out if I can help it. So,
I mean, this could very, very easily go in the bag. This is a good looking putter. Balance feels good.
Austin, hook it up.
The weight is really good. Good head weight.
Right. Your roll percentage is getting better.
Yeah.
You have gotten it closer to 82 now. Were you cross-handed before?
No.
You just tried that one shot?
I used to putt cross-handed. Actually, I just stopped putting cross-handed like a week ago.
Gotcha. 79%, don't do that. So real quick, if you don't mind, you've hit almost everything right on the center, I'm guessing.
Yeah, let's move back to the toe.
So because, and again, in this imagery, the grooves only go about a little bit longer than the golf ball distance.
Correct.
And so if you toe this one, hypothetically, you're gonna see a bigger speed drop.
Should see.
Do you think that last one you hit on the screws or not so much?
Yeah, that's
You want to do it more? So that was 7.8.
7.8.
Ball speed.
What was distance on that?
Distance was 14 inches or 14 feet 5 inch hollows.
Okay, so just a touch short.
So that was a toed ball.
Mm-hmm.
So your ball speed dropped to 7. So that's actually less than I thought.
Yep.
Distance 12-11, but that's where you really started to lose some of that momentum on the golf ball, I would say.
Just doesn't have the pop behind it, and I will say this, whereas in the BB line, I 100% felt that like clunk
Yeah.
toe.
Versus a nice solid buttery feeling you described earlier.
Yeah, it felt,
Gotcha.
the BB line felt like you could just move it around the face a little bit more. Here in the Inovai, you get it out there and you feel it.
Right.
Like it's very junk dead.
Right.
Like, feels
'Cause
like
you're-
the toe is
you're
pushing back.
Off grooves at that point.
Way off. Yep. So, I don't know. I'm very hard pressed to tell somebody that this putter is made for a scratch golfer and this putter is made for a 26 handicap.
Putters are different. I mean, I will say that, I think something like this, for starters, if you like that more forged feel, the Scotty Cameron, the Bettinardi, that kind of line, I think what's important to know here is that you need to be semi-consistent of hitting the center of the club face on this putter. Because if you have a hard time controlling your ball dispersion on the face, little toey, little heely, you're gonna notice some drastic difference in putts, and it's not really gonna help all that much. Now, if you feel like you're pretty consistent and you like that feel, but you're looking for a mallet, I mean, if you're gonna hit it, you're gonna notice a drastic change in the putt.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So you do need to be, if you're looking at a mallet putter with more of this feel, you do need to start looking at here. To be honest, I mean, I think one of the leaders in mallets at the moment is going to be Odyssey. Sorry, Austin. Sorry, Sam. But that's who they're competing against. But also the same thing is like the reason I don't like Odyssey is I hate inserts. I think they feel too soft, and you're gonna have the same problem assuming the insert's not the entire length of the club.
Feel inconsistent, things like that. And
right.
Polymers and different things that they use in there. Yeah, for sure.
Versus getting a nice forged feel with.
This does have a cool. I'd be interested to know these rivets in the bottom, if that has anything to do with feeling pretty stable running through the middle of it.
Like a kind of like the jailbreak and
something like that.
Stuff.
I don't know. We didn't dig that deep into it, but it's.
Austin, comment down below. Yeah. Let us know what the crap those are for, or is it just that front portion is milled and forged, and then the back portion was added on, and that's holding it together? Because that's more than likely what it really is. Do us a favor. We're going out of our way and freezing to get our hands on the newest equipment so you guys can see it and make a better decision when you come to making these putters. If you're interested in purchasing one, let us know. Reach out to Aaron or reach out to myself. We can help connect you with the team over at Bettinardi. They have a really cool program where you can actually go to Chicago, go into their studio and get fit by the Bettinardis, not just and their tour guys, the same places that Adam Kuchar.
Let's go with Matt Kuchar.
The same place that Matt Kuchar, Freddie Couples, and the rest of their tour professionals go in to get fit. I don't know, maybe taking a Cubs game.
Oh, that'd be good.
Well, assuming you can go in the stadium.
Yeah, assuming they actually have games.
Yeah, and if you happen to want to travel up there, I know a guy. Look at that, full circle. Synergy.
Yeah, gotta hook you up with a plane ticket.
And a hotel, because that will come in handy.
You will need those. Both.
Perfect. Do us a favor, subscribe, leave us a comment if you are interested in a Bettinardi putter. Let us know which model.
Come see us, come check it out.
Yep.
Thank you all for checking in.
He did it this time. See ya.